you how to make these darling little leprechauns. Later this week, not today simply because we don't have time, but later this week you are going to be writing a story about yours truly, these sweet little leprechauns. You are going to make your leprechaun today, and while you're making your leprechaun, I want you to think about, what is your leprechaun's name? What does your leprechaun do for fun? Where does your leprechaun live? All of those things you will put in your story that we will write later this week about your leprechaun. So today you get to make your character, and then later this week we'll write about it. I have two here just to show you that there's no wrong way to do it. I will show you kind of how to piece it together. I have all the pieces and parts for you. And you will go through, cut out the pieces, glue them together, draw his face or her face. It can be a girl. And I'll show you how to make it a girl by not putting the beard on it. And then later this week, we'll write about our little leprechaun friends, okay? So I'm going to be giving you, and friends at home, you already have all of these parts. Mrs. Hatkoff and I put them all together and paper clipped them in your folder. But all of the parts, let me slide my little friends over for a minute. They're all on pages like this that need to be cut out. So your first job that you will have to do when you get all of your pieces is cut everything out. And as you cut it out, you want to make sure that you are keeping all your pieces together, okay? A really good idea might be each time you cut something, put your name or your initials on the back of it. That way, once all your pieces are cut out, you will be able to very quickly glue them together and make your little leprechaun, okay? So right now, friends at home, if you want to pause the video, you can get cutting, get all your pieces cut out, and then I will come back and show you how to assemble it all once everything's cut out, okay? So we will see you back once all your pieces are cut out. Okay, friends, at this point, you should have all of your pieces cut out. I have all of mine cut out here. Very quickly, there's just one thing I want to show you. This little rectangle piece, Mateo, this little rectangle piece, which is the stripe that goes on your hat, you're going to color that black. Here's one I colored with marker. This one I colored with crayon. Either way is fine, but you want to color that piece black. Then you're going to take some of the white strip that's left over, fold it in half, and then you're going to draw your little leprechaun shoe, okay? And I kind of did them little, like, cute curly cues, but however you want. So if you draw it with, like, a top and then the ankle, then they kind of curl up like a leprechaun shoe, like that, okay? And then when you cut them out, if you keep the paper folded in half like I've done here, when you cut it, you'll end up with two shoes that are the same. Okay, so I made mine little curly Q shoes, and I'm going to color these, both of these little shoes I drew, I will color black. Okay, so I'll take my little scrap here. And the other thing, friends at home, that I told our friends here in the classroom, as you are cutting out each piece, if you want to put your name or your initials on the back of it, that's a really good way to not lose your pieces, okay? So there's one black leprechaun shoe, and here's the other. Okay, so you're going to make your little strip and your shoes, and then you have to color those black, okay? So now when it comes to putting it together, I have two samples that are boys, so this one I thought I would make a girl. If you do want a boy, you have this option. There's this piece here that you can cut out, and you can see it glues on the chin like a beard. Now your head can go either way. You can do it so the ears point up, and you can see this little leprechaun has pointy ears pointing up. Or you can do it where the ears point down, and you can see here this leprechaun has ears that point down. So it's up to you. Okay, for this girl, I'm going to make the ears point up. Okay, then we're going to attach the hair, and all of this you'll do with glue. The hair and the hat go on the head. Now this piece, once you've colored it black, goes on here. And then the gold square is the gold buckle for the hat, okay? Now you have to draw your own face however you want. Then you'll glue the chin to the shirt like this. And then you've got 2 hands that you'll attach to your arms. You have a little shamrock, and what I do, once I glue the hands on, I bring them together like this, and I glue them each to the shamrock so it looks like he's holding or she's holding the shamrock. So you can either do that where you bring the 2 hands together, or you can just glue it in one of the hands, okay? So it all gets pieced together, almost like a puzzle, but you're gluing it as you go. Now for the legs, before you attach the legs, if you start at one end and you fold it like a square, and then you go back and forth, back, and I'm going to go real slow for a second so you can see. So you're kind of moving this piece, folding it one way, and then folding it the other way. And if you do that back and forth, you'll end up with these cute little legs that when you glue them on, you'll glue one part to the bottom of the shirt like this, and then you can glue those shoes that you colored. Where did my other shoe go? Oh no, we lost a shoe! Anyway, you can glue those shoes to the bottom, and then it'll look like your leprechaun is wearing cute shoes on his legs, okay? So have fun with these, friends at home. I can't wait to see them. Sit down, please, Victoria. My goodness. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day, and I look forward to seeing all of your happy little leprechauns. Don't forget to give them a name. Bye.